say they are being beaten, the law says nobody has a right to initiate instant justice. And that aspect is even criminalized. So
they are saying that
if I can finish,
by the introduction of this bill,
yes,
it has actually increased their vulnerability.
It is not true. There's no evidence to that effect. In fact, Mr. Chairman, the truth of the matter is that we have been dealing with these homosexual people who are, all this is part of the propaganda. I'm telling you, we meet them on a constant basis. We have been spending money over the last 8 years. In fact, we've created a holistic sexual therapy system that helps such people. So if people come to you and they say, oh, we are in something which is already criminal in Ghana, they tell you as a parliamentarian, as a lawmaker, that they are actually involved in criminal activity. And they say, oh, okay, but we will not change. So if we will not change, then we must be allowed to do it. I find that in Congress, it doesn't really hit with me. Because what you're doing, if the person is gay, then it's a criminal offense. So if you're engaged in it and you say you don't need help, then what are you supposed to be doing? You know, so my position is that in reality, those who come to you with those statements, it is mere propaganda. And we've indicated here, there are those who want to glamorize. There's a lot of them have been paid to do. We'll give you the evidence at the right time. Indeed, when we said that the office had been closed, they have opened another office. $80,000 was used to purchase that office. As we sit here now, there are NGOs who have been funded and are doing community push for the LGBT movement. There is a lot of activity pushing for this. So I can't understand how somebody who is engaged in something that, from all the scientific evidence we've thrown here, clearly is problematic. And I can tell you, no real homosexual will want to stay in what he's doing. Because having sex through the anus, using the penis through feces, how can that be proper? Or a lady opening herself up to be licked by animals. That can't be right. So if the person says, I want to stay in it, then he needs help.
Let me ask you another question.
Yes.
Are you aware of oral sex?
Yes.
Are you aware that this bill criminalizes it?
We say we're criminalizing oral sex between same-sex persons. That is what, we say. If you look at the law actually indicates.
This bill is proposing that.
Yes, it's proposing.
Oral sex is abnormal.
No.
Yes, it's one of the.
But what we are saying. Okay. Well. Okay. Well.
Now you go back.
Well, I was not going to. I couldn't respond to it, but the proponents of the bill will want to probably help. But I'm indicating that in the law, the definition under Section 6 of what constitutes LGBT plus activities are all listed there. And we state that it's oral sex between same-sex partners. That is what we have criminalized. That is what we've criminalized. But if you look at Section 104, even anal sex between so-called heterosexuals, I don't want to think that it is the opposite of the other. Heterosexuals are the opposite of homosexual. It's just like saying, me sitting here, and Mr. Chairman, let me just explain something to you. For example, as I sit here, I'm not the opposite of Esla sitting there. I'm an albino. Albinism is a recessive gene. She is the normal gene. She is the straight gene, right? So I'm indicating that at the end of the day, you cannot say that I'm her opposite. No, that's not how you got to put it. So it is not as if to say heterosexuals are the opposite of homosexual activity. No, that shouldn't be the case. If somebody doesn't want to be helped, then clearly he's gone beyond what he's doing, and he needs to be restrained from, doing acts that will be contrary to what our society and our values admit. An example is the kleptomania I've referred to. Can I deal quickly with Ursula's question about recantation? Now, the word recant just means you resile from your position. And we will actually, the process of recantation is not new. Currently in Finland, there is a law that bans what they call hate speech. If a Christian